Alright, let's jump back in. Made a mess of things last time. And I'm a little surprised that we've got a bear next to the elder. And he's harder to kill than the elder is. Maybe he's not harder to kill. Maybe I'm just being stupid. But one of the things that I think is going to really make a difference is if we can get our food situation upgraded. We really want Black Forest tier food. And right now we're trying to fight in the Black Forest on Meadows tier food. And that occurred to me that that might be part of the problem. Along with the fact that Grandpa's just not that good a player. So, we should have been concentrating on getting this garden going. So we're going to take some time to do that. We're going to finish up the brass, copper situation. And look at what we can do. Alright, don't need that. I think we need another troll before we can do another upgrade, right? We don't? Or do we need another upgrade before we can do another upgrade? Crude bow. Oh, we wanted to get the fine wood bow. That's right. And that would be another help. Alright. We need 10 and we need tier 4. Tier 4. Maxed. Tier 4. Maxed. Tier 4. Currently we're tier 3. And to get to tier 4, we don't have in a days, do we? If we did, it'd be right here. And I don't think we do, so we need in a days, we need wood. And most of all, we need this food. So let's get started. Alright, we'll do seed carrots first. Those seem a little close. Okay, now on to carrots. So we're not going to rush this. We're still going to wait till we've got 150 carrots before we start cooking with them. But let's focus on this aspect. And let's get these carrots. It's about 2-3 days. I've never really paid that close of attention. But I think it's 2 or 3 days for the crop to mature and be ready to harvest. Looks like he's eating our carrots, but I'm pretty sure they don't do that. If they do, I'm going to be a little upset with myself for letting it happen. getting better at farming. So peaceful, calming in the meadows. Just lulls you to sleep. Alright, there we go. Crops are getting bigger. So, what do we need for a fine wood bow? And that'll come in handy against the Elder. If we can do some more bow damage, because that's going to be a major bow fight. There it is. 10, 10, and 2, that's easy enough. Now let's repair. And let's see, do we have any? Pine wood. Don't think we do. Where are we headed? That's the last of it. I hope it's enough. Oh, what's we doing here? Might as well put it in here. Eat food. Need to take that back. No fine wood. Okay. And frankly, I think, and I don't want to say it, we need more copper. If we're going to make bronze armor, we definitely do. Okay. We need 80 of these. And that gave us the recipe for the crave. That's 60. That's 80. Let's make the rest of the bronze. Still came up short. Okay. Take those back with us. close behind. So for a Karve, we need 30 fine wood, 10 deer hide. No deer hide here. There's 12, so that's enough. We want to take that and make our cooking instruments. And we want to take our treasure just so we have it. So now that we're all done here, we're going to abandon this base. I want to make the bronze armor just for completeness. But boy, I don't want to spend another recording on look at that. So one thing people recommend is you make the bronze helmet. It has no speed penalty. So people want to stay with the troll hide armor because it doesn't have a speed penalty. But you could trade out the troll hide hood for the bronze helmet. Troll hide hood is 8 armor. Tier 2 bronze helmet will be slightly higher. That by itself doesn't seem worth it. And I always thought the bronze armor movement penalty, I don't like it. I wish it wasn't there, but it is, and it isn't that punishing. I mean, it's noticeable by any means. You'll definitely notice it, but it's just not that bad. Alright. Let's leave the nails here. Let's jump back to the home base. Let's just stay near there and gather up our fine wood. Probably need, well, we know we need, what was it, 30 fine wood for the crave. Oh wait, we've got this. We need to take that up there. We've got that. We should take this with us. We can take all this up there. Take that. We got our carrot seeds. There's no reason to leave this stuff down here. It's just, we're getting sloppy. We were in a hurry at one point. I just offloaded it so we could get something else done, but we're just making a mess of any kind of organization, which makes you less efficient. We can make one more piece of bronze. And then we need more tin for the rest. Not doing it right now. Not till we have a need. Glad we found some more. Fine wood, that'll save us some time. The rest of this be just handy to have it back at the other base. Here we go. Anything we can't carry? Nope. I haven't ever mentioned it, but when you carry that piece of ore, you'll see a little icon in the upper corner that says that it can't be portaled. It's that little circle with the line through it. Let's plant the rest of that. Timing wise, we'll be a little bit off, but that's alright. And the bones can stay here. We don't need to carry that much resin with us. Probably don't need any resin, because where we're going, we're going to find some more. And we'll leave our troll hide here. Plant. Three more carrots. Every little bit helps. Gonna plant these trees close by so we have them. So we just need to make sure there's enough space around that a rock or something doesn't interfere with them growing. Lot of rocks. Find a nice open spot. Alright, that's that. Let's see if we can cut a couple of these down before nightfall. Be good to be stamina diet. Maybe we should switch that out tonight when we get back. He's a long way from home. So is he. I guess we're close to the edge of the Black Forest. imagine he did. Shield up. Alright. That's good for today. 41. Let's go make our bow. And let's be sure and switch out our food. I thought we had a... Yeah, we've got cooked food there. And trophies, I think, are out in the... So let's grab mushrooms. And that way we can... Can't be very close by. Day 60. Wow, things really slowed down in the Black Forest. We haven't done a great job of optimizing our time in the Black Forest, and if we wanted the copper armor, we'd be there even longer. Okay, looking for that fine wood bow. And how do I keep overlooking it? There we go. We need the 10 core wood. Then we'll search for that fine wood bow again. Not here. Not here. Oh, the exact amount we needed. Come on. While we're at it, we don't need to carry 50 around with us. Still short. Oh, the hides. We need the deer hides. Bought. Now it should be here. There it is. Nice, nice upgrade. So, fine wood bow. 32 if we'd get our bow skills up. 1221 versus 1019. No, it's not that great of an improvement, but it's an improvement. What else do we see? Draw stamina, 4 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 per second, okay. Yeah, it always feels like a bigger improvement than that when we get it. Let's see, can we do an upgrade? Not the crude bow. Fine wood bow. We need more core wood. I thought we had another thing of core wood. I know we got it at the other base. Alright, what do we got in here we don't need? We got trophies. We've got some old equipment. That's full up. There's our trophies. Backup bow. Backup hoe because we made one too many. Everything's everything's healthy. It's going to be another day at least. We're not even seeing flowers yet. So let's go grab some of that core wood from the other base. In fact, let's... God, I'm torn if I want to tear down the smelters. I think I do. I think we might as well move these back. And why isn't that being... Huh, way more than I expected. Let's see. Let's get rid of 4 stone. And we're alright. No, it's that 30 fine wood that we've got. Nothing in there. Let's drop this stuff off. We're going to want the 30 fine wood. I don't like the way that's laying out. Let's see if we can change it. I wonder what happened. Did I just change my mind on what I wanted? The idea being that coal comes out, we can feed it directly in or drop it in the chest. So, be able to stand here when coal comes out and feed it directly into the smelter. I think we're going to need more deer hide for our boat. Nope, we need resin, nails, and we're all set. Really tempting to move the whole camp. But we got a nice little base here, and it's so hard to give it up. Oh, let's grab the butcher knife. See how many pigs we've only got 3. We got 4. We don't need to kill one, but have to have the butcher knife. And there you guys go. That looks good. That's what we're working for. So I'm thinking about the base. I'm thinking I'd like to be closer to the water so that when we make a run for the ocean, it's a little bit closer. And we're close. Well, this ocean is landlocked. There's no reason that we really even want to sail across there unless it's just for speed, but we do want to sail from here. We want to sail down to here. Sail up here, get that copper deposit or that one. One of those we took out. Need to update that. We don't care where we died. But we want to get, let me see, where's that other base? Is right there. This is all rocky, so it's not any fun to sail through. Sail from here to here and bring back the materials we need for cooking. And let's stick around here, improve the base. Alright, that sounds good. I don't think we need this guy. Or this. What happened? Did that jump back? Oh, it's 20. There we go. Got better. Just like keep things consistent so I know where it is. We need 20. So can we make a crave now? Not quite. We need the 80 nails. They're at the other place, so I think we're good for that. Gonna build out here, make this a little bigger. Probably gonna end up moving this. Don't want to get too much closer because right here, Troll is close to being able to knock out that chimney. So if we expand, we're probably going to expand this way. It's probably time to knock this house down. We'll lengthen this by 2 meters and then make it L-shaped out to here. I like that idea. Anyway, for now, let's go get our food. Food stations. We're not getting food. We don't need this down here anymore. Let's put it in the tower. Just rocks in here. Nothing up there. Plenty of rock around if we need some. When we can start building with stone. For the most part, nothing's going to bother this tower unless we're here. So, since we're moving, let's put this down to start with. Probably not going to need the stairs. This is temporary. As we just want to move this stuff around. Okay, so we're going to leave. There's that core wood we wanted to improve the bow. We're leaving, taking this. So we need all of this for the boat. And all of this we're taking back with us. Alright. Can't take that. He will take that on the boat. Okay. Don't need rocks. Don't need that stuff either. It's kind of junk. Treasure we can take. Ah, messed that up. Really had me confused there for a second. Forgot to name the portal. What happened? There we go. Now, as much time as we're spending around our bases right now, we're really kicking up the odds that we're gonna get an invasion. Don't want all that over here. All these 50s. We want to go into overthrow. Did we start an overthrow? Yes, we did. We got some of that stuff there. I guess there's treasure out here. We're gonna end up moving all of this. No, it's just trophies. Where are we putting treasure? Up on top. That's right. What else we got? The core wood. Let's improve that bow. Upgrade. Need the fine. Oh, we don't have fine wood now. No, I want these both in the same place. Don't need to carry around butcher knife. That wood, we'll grab it later, but I don't think we need it right now. Alright. Gonna have to move this treasure for sure, and we're gonna have to redo storage in general because this is not going to continue to work as we move forward. So this is our what's left over plus what we need for cooking stations. And the cooking stations means we're going to have to expand the fireplace, and things are just getting a little bit crowded, so we're going to expand that whole base. And this is while we wait for our crops to get to where we want them to be. We got trophies out here. And these are new. Let's keep bear paws with trophies, because not a lot of use for them. We've got some overflow. On mushrooms, plus I don't really need to carry that many. And I think we have ancient seeds. Thought we had them over here. Yeah. We have that in 2 places. We have that in 2 places. And move ancient seeds there. This can go. That should go. This is all equipment-based stuff, so let's put it with equipment. Yeah, I thought we had these over here already. These 3 should be together. And that should be with skins. Well, if that goes with skins, we got enough room in this chest. Skins? Yes. Alright. Another day uselessly spent, as the Moody Blues once said. Oh, I think we're getting close. Nice rainy day today for sailing, because that's what's next, is sailing. Still waiting. Alright. But since we're sailing across that small water, it barely gets to be an ocean even. Alright. We're not. Nice storm. Of course it's a storm. Let's go ahead and move this up, because we're probably not coming back right away. Either wall looks very sturdy. But if we're not here, nothing's going to happen. And we don't want it to... Let's change this to forest. We won't be able to take it to get back. But we're going to take the boat anyway. The new boat that we're about to build. And I'll bet you that's way more weight than we can carry, so that's going to be 2 trips. I really don't want to launch a boat in this weather. I guess what we'll do is work on the base. Gonna need some more wood for the base. So we're gonna rename that back to base. And we'll come back when it's not raining. I didn't do a very good job of that. So, no sailing today. Let's tear down that other building. Move the smelters one more time. And look at what we can do. Alright. Take all of this stuff inside. We got a few extra chests here. Not that one. I'm stupid with my habits. I like to have things in a certain place. Should be a flint axe. This stuff, it's great if you want to practice on your skills. Okay, that one's practically full, that one's empty. Let's move all this. Sorry. Seems like a waste of time, but it just helps me organize and know where things are. Hope that's not for our crave, I'll bet it is. No, I'm gonna hang on to it, just thinking that maybe it is. 5 flint. I thought we put flint over here. Flint. There we go. There's our flint axe and our shield. So if we ever wanted a backup armor set, we can come over to this. So that's the older stuff. This is the newer stuff. And we'll put the club in there. 2 clubs. There we go. How's that? Looks good to me. Should put a cape over there. Don't have a leather hood. I'm going to move that. Put this cape in here. So that's a full armor set. It has our best stuff. And it matches the way we keep it in our inventory. Somewhat. Yeah, we don't need these. So need room for the trophies. So just above. We don't want too many of these. Let's probably jump the gun on that because we're going to knock this wall down. And we're going to end up moving all this stuff around, and it won't be the last time we move it, by the way. Somewhat in order of how we encounter them. And that really depends on, you know, random encounters. I think I'll leave the fireplace. Maybe, I mean, we could move it over slightly. Right now, I just want to recover the wood. We can't go any further. All right. Let's get rid of this rock. I don't know that we need to. Let's just see if we can level this out. It's not going to let us pick this up. Okay, we can dump this weight. And for now, this will be right here when we need it, which won't be long. And put this guy back, right? Right here. Didn't put that chest where I wanted it, that's for sure. Come on. It'll do. That way we can reach it from either side. See how that works. Alright, now let's lower. Smooth out our ground here. Get ready for another. Get ready for an expansion to the house. Let's go ahead and move that guy. He can be anywhere. He's gonna move again, so. Oh, the rain stopped. Let's take advantage of that. There we go. I'm gonna just do this while I'm thinking about it. One. Let's go two. That's gonna put us, this might make us move the smelter. So, this is going to be... Three wide? Yeah, I like that. I think that'll look good. Let's frame it out. Gonna need some in-between ones, I'm sure. I missed. There we go. That's red, so we're gonna put in a support post, and we're out of wood. Looks like we'll get, oh look, got carrot seeds. Tomorrow evening we should be able to harvest. Completely changed my plan on what I was going to do today. That's 3, we'll do 3, 3. 3 from one end, 3 from the other. Out of wood real soon here, but maybe we can get the framing done. Alright, that's what our extension's gonna look like. And at the same time, I think I'm gonna improve the roof line and expand on that a little bit. I'm gonna have to think about that. Possibly second story might be fun. Gonna need more wood. Don't need it right now. Oh, we're getting close. Look at that. Healthy pick tomorrow morning. All but those last 3 will be ready. Let's skip the second story. We can do that another time if we want. I think we'll move the fireplace down here a bit so that we can share it. We can leave the crafting stations down here. That storage will probably move, and the bed will move, because we're going to put the fireplace. We'll probably let's just add on to the fireplace, so that we got room for our cooking stations there, but we want room for a kettle and I can never remember. Cauldron and a kettle. That's it. Alright. We got a little bit of light. We might as well get started on the roof. Won't go far. So, what I want to do, get these 1 meters out and go 1 meter by 1 meter so that we have an overhang. Now that messes with the fireplace a little bit because we're moving the roof line out. And I've yet to figure out how I want to do. Didn't want to do that. I've yet to figure out how I want to do a roof line and a fireplace. I don't have a good sense of that yet. So every time's an experiment. Alright. Bottom center. There we go. Now, that's not going to stick. This is halfway, so we would need to add a thing there. Alright, that's another time. That's how we're going to offset the roof. We'll work on that after we get more wood. Tomorrow morning, if it's not raining, we're going to go sailing. We don't want to take 30 wood with us, so let's just leave it behind for now. Do we have circling cores down here? Hope not. Yeah, that's where we just saw him, so that's the... Okay. Nighty-night. We've got sailing to do, and we've got the garden to take care of. The garden is our priority, so we're going to go there first. Once we do a little exploring, find the vendor, we can speed up harvest time by building a tool. That part of that tool has to come from the vendor, and we haven't found him yet. And I think we're gonna need to find... We found one. We need to do another dungeon dive, get some more circling cores, because we're going to want to set up more portals. Probably what I will do is leave a portal behind at the Elder. We'll leave a portal in our forest base that we created. So with the Elder and the forest base, that's 2 portals, like we have now. And typically I keep 1 or 2 at home base and just rename them to wherever I want to go. Leave 1 unnamed, and now use that for exploring so that I can drop 1 as quick as possible. Alright, 75 carrots. We plant those is going to give us way too many seeds. We only won't need to plant 50. So we've got 25 carrots per food. So we can use that to make our first Black Forest tier recipes. Probably gonna be health based so that we improve our, that was the wrong tool. And we're not gonna plant trees, we're gonna plant seed carrots. All 50 of them. That'll give us 150 seeds. And then we'll have a great rotation between carrots and seeds. I'm going to start filling up this space. We may end up expanding the size of the farm. In the meantime, I'm going to use this backside. I usually go the other way. The right side instead of we're on the left now as we're moving. And that's getting too close to the edge. I don't want to go for closer. Don't want to go any closer than this to the bees, because the plants won't grow if you get too close to other objects. And these plants are a little too close, so let's move it out just a little bit. You'll know when you get them too close because your plant will turn brown. But that gap, that's usually about right. Hopefully we still have time to go sailing today. Alright, we'll put carrots over here. How many carrots we got? 40? That's nice. We're getting a good rotation going. So eventually we'll want to plant the 50 seed carrots and 50 to 100 carrots every planting. Or even 150. And once we get that going, it won't take long and we won't have to be farming as often because we'll have a nice reserve stock. And we may have to get more serious about our livestock breeding, so that we keep plenty of boar meat. Alright. Let's repair and then let's go sailing. That's not going anywhere. I think we're planning on taking anything. But we don't. We want to reduce the amount of weight. We don't need to take anything extra. So let's offload these tools that we're not using. We won't need a pickaxe or a hoe. That hoe, that's a backup equipment hoe. How'd we do that? We dumped our honey. Okay. All these equipment things are full. Let's Let's put that in a chest in the Black Forest, and it can just sit there. We don't need it. And we don't want to take this one with us, so we can leave it behind. Let's grab our honey. We'll take the 32. Now I think we're good. I always get in such a hurry to do things and run off and leave stuff behind that I should have taken. We need all that, but that's 250 pounds more than we can take. There's 112. There's 72. We need that. We need that. That's more than we need, but how much more is it? We only need 20. We'll leave behind 24 there, and just 4 pounds. No, 54. That's 6 sheets. This may take 3 trips. Don't want to do 3 trips. Oh, we can do that. Oh, these are 12 each. Alright, let's take 1. So when we come back, there's 112, 184, 244, call it about 250. We might be overweight for the next trip also. And we're just gonna go down here. Someplace where we can easily sail out of. And, oh, look at that guy. Someplace where we can drop our boat that it won't be disturbed. And I forgot something that we needed. We need a crafting table. So we need 10 wood. And we don't have the weight for 10 wood. So I'm gonna have to throw something on the ground. That doesn't help much. Oh, that scares me. I don't want to do that. Knowing my luck, it'll disappear and never come back. Four. 8. Crafting table is 10, right? Yep. It looked like we left a mess up here too. Just gotta grab them while they're there. I can't help it. Oh, come on. Should we eat food? What a great idea. there's our boat. So now we can pick this stuff up, jump in the boat, and add it to our storage locker. Now let's head back and get the rest. Wow, I didn't realize we had come that far. I'm going the wrong way. And again, I can't help myself. Keep picking up stuff. Okay, if everything goes well, we're going to sail to the base. And we can rename the base to Forest if we need to get back here. £6 over. Don't want that. Don't need that. Can leave the wood behind, and there we go. Let's see, the last time we went up, let's go around the base. This boat is so much better than that raft that we were using. And let's drop a little weight, just in case. And away we go. Let's zoom out so we can see past the sail. That was the wrong key. Let's drop and go full sail. And we're gonna go straight ahead to there. Because we have those land closer, but we have the neck. And the neck will start attacking the boat. More trollfish. Much better than the raft. Much, much, much better. So, if your Black Forest isn't swimmable or reachable, you're going to end up, well, your Black Forest has to be reachable, because I guess if you raft over, but my point is, you'll be using boats to transport your materials, because we got lucky and it was close by, but oftentimes you need a lot more. Sailing, a lot more sailing to get your materials back to your base. This is the first time I've actually just moved the smelters and had that kind of temporary base. There's the neck that we want to avoid. And I like to land, there's our workbench where we landed the raft. I like to land somewhere where I can see the bottom, and I'll show you why. Alright, we'll make, that is a total of almost 200 pounds. We're carrying 52, that's not too bad. So we can come back and grab the second stack. Oh, let's put, oh, it automatically, now supposedly that doesn't move once you get off. I've come back and seen it. not in the place I left it. Alright. Food for our livestock. Get their stamina back so that we make the jump and don't jump into the pit and die like we have in the past. How embarrassing. No. We're running. There we go. This should work out. And we get back just about sunset. Now, I'm not going to leave the boat here. Because things will attack it, and if it does, if they end up breaking the boat, we could lose our materials. You can't make that jump. Use this ladder right here to get back in the boat. Just come up to the side of it and hit E. So we need to make one more run back here and grab the boat. Don't want to leave it sitting by the shoreline, because if something attacks it and tears it up and the materials sink to the bottom, it's possible that it's too deep for us to grab. And we'd lose all of our materials for our boat. Not all, because some float like we would. Alright, gonna take a chance and go get the boat in the morning. Now, you can't tear the boat down by just right mouse wheel click like we do for a building or something like that. I'm not sure why they don't let you tear a boat down, but they don't. So, there's always more than one way to skin the cat. And what we'll do is attack the boat until it falls apart. And then hopefully, let's see, 6. Hopefully when we do that, we're able to gather up all the materials. Now, I'm going to move it over here. We can't see it in this light, but it felt like it was a little shallower water over here. Oh, that's good right here. I think, since we're grounded, I think we're close enough. So we're just going to attack the mast. Keep an eye on our stamina, because we don't want to be out of stamina when it happens. There we go. And there's all our boat materials? No, we're missing something. Oh, there it is. There's the fine wood. Okay. We got it. We'll leave the crafting table here. I said leave it here. That was supposed to be a repair, not a tear down. Well, we'll repair it too. Oh my god. How many ways can I screw things up? Believe me, I'll think of them all eventually. Maybe I should say I'll accomplish them all. They usually happen because I'm not thinking. Alright. Let's, we need a... Do we have some wood? Yes. Okay. We need a chest to put the boat in. If possible, keep the boat in a chest all by itself, because you're going to eventually do something stupid like I do, get confused. Oh, we got overflow, that's nice. Overflow mushrooms. Stupid. Organizing by color. Overflow, yes. All right. Since this is overflow, let's overflow the overflow to here. And let's move the boat to the new chest. Everybody has their own way of staying organized, and you end up with so many resources. I don't think we need, we've got 50 planted, so I think those 3 carrots are just used for food. So let's expand the fireplace. No, let's go get some wood. Our trees that we planted grew. Brings the gremlins out of the woodwork. We'll always need fine wood. And wood. It's a game of resources. Let's upgrade that fine wood bow over here. Make it even that much more of an improvement over the crude bow. Before we run off, let's oh, doggone it. How did I miss that jump? Get out of here. Work on our bare hand skills. Up to 6. Just for fun, we could make those bare fist weapons. And that's a B-A-R-E and B-E-A-R. Both, I guess. They're made from bear claws. Yeah, we're gonna want more wood. Okay, let's just get some normal trees. Higher wood output. I was hoping I'd get both of them, but I'm only getting the one. Might as well use that. Boy, the gremlins just keep coming out of the woodwork whenever you chop down trees. No shortage of resin that way. I want to get rid of the scrub trees just so I can see through the forest. Mushrooms. What are our chances this one falls against that one? Pretty slim. No. But it fell against a different one instead. I could have taken both of them out. That would have been good. I don't think we can get both logs at the same time. Can here. Nice. And looks like we're full up on wood. Let's add an undershelving seal off that roof line. Don't need to, but it just looks good that way, and gives us the support so we can keep extending these rafters for our roof. Where is it? There we go. Just thinking about the chimney and how I want to handle it, and forgot to concentrate on what I was doing. So we're going to move the roof line out to here, which is going to mess with our chimney. If it's a double chimney, it may stay, it may be okay. Now that may work. That may work. Alright. So we're going to move the overhang out to here, just because it looks, that overhang, I just think it makes a nicer looking. And that whole roof line will extend out. Let's go ahead and go all the way around. Peeking over at the garden to see how it's doing. Don't see flowers yet. Come on, where's my snap point? Looking into the sun, I can't see what I'm doing. So this is going to change the way our roof line meets up. We won't be using those bridge pieces. We'll have two. Did we get one in there? I can't tell. Don't know that we need it. We're going to have two of these. Two, so we get every two of those 1 meter panels. Put a roof line, and this one is a corner. No, we're not doing a corner here. Just going to continue the roof. Side. We'll do an inside corner here. Get it facing the right way. And we want to snap bottom center right there. So then we can put this. Was that a 45? Did I get the wrong one? I did. Now I got a piece of... That's a 26. Bottom center. Should be right there. That looks better. And before we tear down the other roof, let's go ahead and just keep going on our overhang. I think that's right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Two, 1, 2. Not gonna mess with the chimney yet. Let's start over here. Yeah, I can't see what I'm doing now. It's getting to be nighttime. Yeah, that's not in the right place. We gotta do it. We'll have to wait till daytime. And we'll go get some more wood, keep going. We'll end up moving the door, I think. Don't have a grand plan. It's always better if you do, but I don't. I just want a nice L-shaped building. Give me some more space. Maybe we'll flip the fireplace to the other side. That way it has a better chance of reaching both corners of the L. Trying to close the door, not mess with it. Alright, let's go get some more wood. Wait, what's the garden look like? No flowers yet. Okay. Oh, we haven't fed the little piggies lately. It's probably not enough food, but it's a start. Can't tell how many we've got. Oh, we're out of meat. We should probably cook something. Gonna have to go hunting too. Looks like. Get the new roof on and then we'll tear out the old roof. And then we don't get any rain damage. Wish I had a good feel for how to do the fireplace. Cooking deer meat over boar meat. One for the extra health. Well, won't need in the meadows. But 2, because I believe our next recipe with carrots calls for cooked deer meat. So if we don't eat all of this by 4 then, we'll have a start on our Black Forest tier food. Where did we... I know we had a log that we were in the middle of cutting. I think it was over here. I thought it was anyway. Should have... There it is. Yeah, we could use that. And when I say we could use that, I meant the deer that we startled and ran off. Come on guys, we're gonna go right over here. Alright, let's switch. Might as well get some practice in with our mace. We need to get better at that. When it comes to that bear, maybe we should go at him with the axe. I've got a feeling that slash damage is going to work better against him than blunt. I know Pierce wasn't doing anything. Okay. Get some stamina back so we can make that jump without killing ourselves. Wonder why there's a piece of wood down there. Can't reach it. I'm not gonna jump down after it. Alright, we left off right here. Well, we're on a half. That's what the deal is. And that happens because of that overhang. See if that puts our fire out. Be interesting to see. Alright, now let's do the second tier. That looks right. That looks wrong. Let's try that again. That's a outer corner. Should go this way. Just like that. Bottom center. Right there. There we go. I should have done bottom one. Now, I think I want to jump up on this roof in order to finish up. Not allowed. Let's do a ladder. Never have used creative mode where you can fly. Looks like it would be a lot easier. I've just never tried it. Is that right? It looks right. Okay, we'll drop one of those. Right there. Nope, missed it. Right there. And then this is going to be hard because we want to make sure we're bottom one. Yeah. That we're doing the new roof and not the old roof. Can't do that one because of the fireplace. We have a new roof. Let's do top two right there. If we put the next one on, it's gonna smoke us out, I think. No flowers yet. Come on, guys. Alright, let's get rid of that old roof. Go. Nice new roof. Fire seems to be staying lit. If that's the case, we could expand it right here. We're going to need to move those two chests and the bed. Let's put two new chests over here for now. I wouldn't mind if we just were able to leave our storage right here. That wouldn't be bad. Where'd we put trophies? There we go. And eyes. Eyes are there. Okay, let's get rid of that. Seeds. Oh well. And we don't have a spot that we're putting. Should be here. Why isn't it here? Because we have equipment there. And that's because we have wood there. Let's take that wood. And we'll at least trade out one of these. Excuse me. I don't know how long I've been on mute. That's terrible. I've been talking away. Anyway, so Tasty Potion. Lowers health regeneration, increased stamina regeneration. Maybe we ought to give that a try. You know, during the boss battle, if we take these minor healing potions, we won't need poison resistance until the next biome. But Tasty Potion, minor stamina, and minor healing for the boss fight. That'll be nice. That'll be real nice. And I apologize. I can't believe I was on mute that long. That's going to really make for a great recording. But we've got all of our new food here. We've got boar jerky, which gives us a split health and stamina, 23, which 23 is close to the 30 we're getting, plus it gives us an additional health. And definitely more health than the 8 health we get with honey. Carrot soup, 45 stamina. That's 10 points higher. That's going to be a help. Cooked deer meat, blueberries. That's why we've been trying to mark and gather all those blueberries that we see. And carrots. And that's why we're growing carrots. Get that 45 health over the 35 for cooked deer meat alone. Minced meat sauce is a nice runner-up with 40 health, 13 stamina. Queen's Jam, 40 stamina, slightly better than what we're getting with honey. 14 health is significant. That's 6 more points, almost double the health we get from honey. Queen Jam is tough because we never have enough blueberries. Alright, I think I'd like to put, let's do some rearranging. We're gonna need forge updates pretty soon. So let's put our table right around the corner here. See, we're so far away from the fire now. That's kind of too bad. And put our chair right here. So if we step back over here, we get our comfort 8 right here. And if we're working at the in the kitchen, we've got a full comfort. Still 8. That's not bad. I'm going to have to look up what the radius is, but we lose the fire over here. So anything that we do over here, we're going to be cold on. Alright, let's get some sleep. I need to go feed the pigs tomorrow. Got some overflow here. Let's put this back. Oh, we don't have that there anymore. We're going to put it back over. No. Where's food? There it is. We're going to move the food back. I want all of it. And then I want to take 6 out to feed the pigs with. Getting a few, probably time to slaughter. Mainly because 6 raspberries only doesn't even feed them all. So definitely time to slaughter. Let's clean up the roof. Get this stuff off of here. So just looking back, I really like the looks of the roof overhang versus the just meeting directly. I think it's a much better look. And we probably aren't going to need this anymore. At least not right away. We've got a few carrots. Let's move first. I'm only going to put 2 here, so I think I'll just stack them this way. And it won't feel quite as crowded. I don't know if I can do anything about it, but I'm not crazy about the having the chest underneath hidden by the shelf. And we need wood. Suppose we have any. I do believe we left some in process though. There we go. Eat food. Remember to do that. When I'm building, it doesn't occur to me. And been a few times when I'm adventuring, it doesn't occur to me. No shortage of resin. Not with the amount of graylings that tried it in practice when we're chopping wood. And then you have the wood itself dropping resin from time to time. We should grab that mushroom, for sure. Do we have these 3 on our mini-map? Nope. Mushrooms are something that we'll be using for a while as we continue to move into more recipes. as we'll pick up that free wood on the ground. Looks like we full up on wood. Yep. Might as well head back. I forgot what we were. Oh, we were making. Chest so that we could move our food. These two. There's one. Really short on blueberries. Wrong button. Wrong chest. Don't have a lot of meat. Haven't been doing much hunting, I guess. Seeds. Don't have a spot for those. Well, they should be there. We'll find a new spot for antlers. Excuse me. It can go in with the boat. Alright. So let's try mushrooms, carrots, cooked deer meat. I'm missing something. Blueberries, not mushrooms. Is that all the blueberries we have? Thank you. We need more blueberries. Deer stew. I'm gonna save this deer stew for another time. And for what we're doing, we don't need the extra health. So we'll just store it for now. And we've got this cooked neck meat we can't use. We've got cooked boar meat we can't use. And we have cooked bear meat we can't use. Alright, let's put our cooked... Yeah, let's put it here. And then we can come get it. So while we're working inside here, unless we get a raid, we're not in a lot of danger. So, just don't see any reason to waste that food. And let's put this 50 wood and that 50 wood in here. And this should go back with the veggies. No flowers yet. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, it's time to butcher. I think we put that over here. Let's repair when we get back. Is he happy? Not happy. Happy? He's not happy. I think most of them are going to be hungry. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. These two can go. One more. We'll leave 3 behind. That'll keep that boar meat going. And it also helped keep us in leather scraps. Eventually we're going to overflow our trophies and we'll start putting them down here. How many carrots do we have? 12? Nope. Mushrooms. That's what we want mushrooms for. Not gonna get many of these, but we should have enough. For a small encounter. Or 2. And we'll put this with our cooked food. So if we die, we can just grab something out of here. So now we've got a decent, the cooked bear meat is real good. High protein, high health. Deer, high health. Stamina, high stamina. So that's going to make a big difference in our ability to fight. What else do we need to do while we're... Oh, we need to feed them. And while we're at it, we should probably go check and see if those raspberries... Why didn't that go off? I turned that corner and didn't think about where we were. And I would have thought we would go through there. And we didn't. Which means it's not connected. Or I don't have anything on me. What happened to the base? We changed it to forest. Yes, okay. And where we want to go is not the forest. We just want the blank one. put this with the rest of the wood. Put this with our... No, we were going to repair it. Can we do the upgrade yet? Forge. No, but we could upgrade the Adays. 10 fine wood, 3 bronze. I think we've got that. Don't know about the fine wood, but we definitely have the bronze. Okay. 50 wood. That's worked out. And we got fine wood. We need 10. It's been a long recording, so we'll probably stop at the end of this day. And 3? Is that right? Yep. Alright. Let's upgrade. You can put these inside or outside, just as long as they're close to the crafting table. Another thing I've seen people do is put them up on the ceiling just to get them out of the way. Now, we can upgrade, yeah, we want to upgrade that fine bow. Let's just take it all, I can't remember how much. And I know we don't need all of that. Need some skins. We should move the treasure to someplace else. We don't have any deer skin. How can that be? We don't have any deer skin. Sounds like we're gonna have to go deer hunting. Well, that was the wrong one. Let's call it here. Thanks for listening. I'm Grandpa Bud. We're playing Valheim. It's a pleasure having you along for the